Here's a question for you to ponder this morning. Are you a contented person? Think about it. Are you someone that thinks the grass is always greener on the other side? Are you always looking for the next car, the next house, the next raise, the next promotion, the next vacation? Are you chasing and always running after other things? Let's talk about it in your morning cup of inspiration. God knew that we were a people that would be tough to find contentment. He even talked about it in the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not covet, the 10th one. He tells us not to covet other things. And then he lists all these material things. Back in Adam and Eve's day, they're in the Garden of Eden. They have everything they could ever hope for, but yet they were still not content. And the enemy was able to drag them down. So what does it take to be content? Why do we have such a problem with it? The biggest thing is contentment is a condition of our heart. It's not a condition of the environment around us. So the key to contentment is not material things, but it's loving relationships. And how does that happen? Well, if you'll remember in Matthew, the 22nd chapter, listen to what it says. Teacher, what's the greatest commandment of the law? Someone asked Jesus. He said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. It's the first and greatest commandment. And the second one is like it, love your neighbor as yourself. So if we could put relationship as our priority, if we could put relationships as to where we find contentment, we will then win the battle. We will then be able to be content with life because we've put God first. And we know, it says in 1 Timothy 6th verse, godliness with contentment is great gain. If you want to live a godly life, if you want to live a life of contentment, focus on relationship and not material things. How do we sustain that? We sustain it through gratitude. We sustain it through thankfulness. If you'll take time every day just to sit and ponder what God has done for you and be grateful and thankful for the life He's given you and everything you have, you too can live a life of contentment. I pray that bless you today. Thanks for joining me for that morning cup of inspiration, and we'll see you next time.